Sagittarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of July 2025, and I'll do the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Saggy. The overall energy for the reading, the Lovers. We are talking about a partnership with someone. Let's see here. The Five of Pentacles crossed by the Five of Wands is starting off the reading. This looks like one of those, you fight with someone you care about, and then it ends in, you know what, I don't ever want to see your face ever again. Get out of my face. I don't want to, blah, blah. That. Okay. I don't think that was the end of that though, but it sure felt that way in the moment, in the anger, in the frustration of whatever was going on. In your focus, the Three of Pentacles. It's this partnership that you're thinking about right now, because in the recent past, the Knight of Wands. Very passionate about something. You're very passionate about something. I don't know what about. Maybe that's what kind of, if not created, then definitely contributed to this disagreement here. In your strength, the Temperance card. That's you. That's you coming back to yourself, to a sense of balance within you. In the immediate future, the Ace of Pentacles, a brand new beginning, is showing up here. Supporting this reading, the Seven of Cups. There's options to be looked at. Probably when it comes to resolving this conflict. In the energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Four of Cups. I think it affects you more than you would like. I think you're more upset than you would like to admit here about whatever the hell happened here. In your hopes and fears, the Knight of Cups. You're still showing up very much open to this. In the potential outcome, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of love for the situation that transpires here. Let me clarify. Let's do the Lovers. For the Lovers, you get the High Priestess, the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. Yeah, again, it feels like whatever happened definitely threw a little bit of a conclusion over it of this is done. We're done and over with. Nah, you're not feeling it though, and I'm not feeling it. In all honesty, you're saying, yeah, it's done. It's done. Okay. Okay. Nah, it's not done. Come on, you keep on going back to the same thing. For the Five of Pentacles, you get the Five of Wands, the Lovers, the Judgment card. No, it's not showing up as done. Well, in the physical, yeah, maybe. Maybe it was, you know what, energetically, nothing even flinched. No, not a feather touched this connection. So, okay, it's done then. It's not. For the Five of Wands, you get the Eight of Swords, the Temperance card, the Three of Swords. Something has been eating at you though when it comes to this situation. It's almost feeling like, you know what, I've been wanting to give them a piece of my mind for a while now. You or them, one of you is coming through as, I just didn't know how, I just didn't know when, but I had to let it out. And something painful, something that didn't sit right with you here. And it concluded in potentially this fight. Somebody got defensive, and somebody may have gotten confrontational. I don't know. But let's do the Three of Pentacles. The King of Swords, the Chariot, the High Priestess. Okay. You kind of feel right about it, whatever the fuck transpired here, in the sense of, is it done? Is it not? Whatever the hell transpired, you're giving me a sense of, it is as it should be. And you're accepting that. Okay. If you're accepting that, I'm accepting that too then. I don't think you're lying about that when you say that. I see you really letting that sink in and coming and telling me, hey, you know, whichever way things are right now, it is as it should be. Okay. For the for the Knight of Wands in the recent past, you get the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, the 7 of Swords. Again, you've been carrying something with you for a minute. You've been wanting to open up about something for a minute within this partnership. And you kept on not doing that, not opening up. You know, sometimes maybe saying, hey, forget about it. You know, it's just going to create a lot of commotion and we don't need that. Just kind of backing away from it over and over and over again until at some point it may have happened. Because I see you kind of really, being really passionate about it. Being really passionate about it, but not really doing it, not really saying what's bugging you there. Hold on. Maybe that was the indication of, hey, wrong deck. Let's do the Temperance card. In your strength, the 9 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups. See, I don't know what it was that bugged you or bugged them, whoever was bugged here. I don't know what it was. I see you, for the longest time, just participating in this from the perspective of, I don't want to fight, I don't want commotion, I don't want to break this apart, I really want for this to work out. So that was your intention for the longest time. Expressing your grievances, I don't know if something hurt you at some point and you just kind of, you know, shoved it under the rug or something. I don't know. But there was definitely something that needed to be expressed and it wasn't for the longest time. And when that happens, it kind of gains a different type of vibe. Whatever is shoved under the rug, it kind of gains momentum. It kind of gains, at some point when things get a little tricky, somebody's just gonna blur it all out, and potentially even in a nasty way, and that could create conflict. So I think that's what may have happened here. If this is something you kept to yourself for a very long time, but you've been affected by it, not in the greatest way, but you chose, hey, I'm not gonna put it out there. It may have created disturbance here when it did come out. You know, no matter if your intention was indeed quite pure, you know, I just want for this to work out, and I see it here. Maybe that was the thinking. If I don't say what's on my mind about the situation, what's bothering me, maybe that's how I'll keep peace and this will work out, right? When in fact it had the opposite result. For the Ace of Pentacles in the immediate future, you get the 10 of Pentacles, the Fool, the Empress. Definitely an energy of a brand new beginning here. I'm not sure where the situation stands. This I see only applying to you. This could have to do with maybe some potential that involves your stability. So maybe a project showing up your way, maybe something work related, maybe something home related, I don't know, something good. And I see you jumping right in it because it's like, yeah, it feels good. Yeah, of course I'll go for it. So something brand new potentially opening up for you here. And you'll know it when you get there because it carries a sense of you feel good about it. You don't, it doesn't just look good on paper. It's something that you would feel is good for you. For the 7 of Cups, you get the King of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're growing. You're looking into options, best options available for you personally. I'm not sure how this connection plays a part in that. this, because in the bigger picture, this is just about you. Whatever's going on with this connection is kind of to the side. Whereas here, I see you looking into all sorts of options, trying all sorts of things that have to do with your stability. And it feels good, whatever you're trying here. It's little things here and there. You know, I'll take on painting tomorrow. I'll try, you know. And even if you suck at painting, you paint something and you're like, oh my God, you know, like monk painting a banana. You're like, okay, well, I tried at least, you know, so it's that satisfaction of, hey, I'm going to try. So it's a good energy. It's nice. And it comes in with multiple doors. You're opening multiple doors to try something here. Let's do the Four of Cups. In the hidden energies, you get the Six of Swords, the Star, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you're upset about this. Even if this is to the side, it's still kind of pressing. It's still, you keep on doing your thing, you keep on minding your own business, but this upsets you. This isn't just, okay, we had a huge argument, and from that point, maybe you didn't speak to each other from that. Who knows? That doesn't mean it's closed off. You know, that doesn't mean, oh, you're done here, because I don't think this is done. It's still very meaningful to you. You're upset about it. You're at a distance, and the more you do your thing here, the more at a distance you'll be from this. But it still upsets you. It still affects you. For the Knight of Cups, in your hopes and fears, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Death card, the Knight of Cups. This could be you reaching out when it comes to the situation, making a gesture, nice gesture, I don't know. Because I see you kind of twisting this around and being like, you know what, doesn't hurt to do something nice here, you know. I'm not sure if you're planning to open this back up in the sense of, hey, let's address this, let's talk about it, let's see if we can fix this. I don't think this is what this is. I think it's just a nice gesture thrown in that direction. It could be you, it could be them reaching out to you with this one, but it's nice. For the Queen of Cups, in the potential outcome, you get the Knight of Swords, the Moon, the Ace of Cups. It almost feels like you're switching gears here in terms of how you approach pretty much everything. It comes from a place of, when someone is going to look at you, is going to perceive you as, man, Sag is determined. They're going after what they want, right? In terms of you going after things, you're going to feel it first. So it's not just something that looks nice and it's like, yeah, that butterfly looks nice, let me go chase it. It's like, no. If you're going to feel like you have to go chase that butterfly, you're going to go chase that butterfly. If not, you're not going to do it, no matter how pretty it looks. So there's a lot of you coming from this place, even though the world might perceive it as, oh no, Sag is just very determined, very driven, and you are. You're just going off of what turns you on at that moment in time in terms of you initiating pretty much anything and pursuing pretty much anything is your heart first, which is freaking amazing. So this individual journey, aside from this connection that I see here, this individual journey that you're on gets you into that place in which you'll just feel your way through things. Where I think you were coming from a different place here. You know, maybe that's why the nice gesture is popping in here, because you're opening your heart more and more, because that's what you need to get to that place. So you're on a pretty nice path of your own. When it comes to this connection, I don't know what the fuck happened, who said what and why. You know, I don't know where it's ending up. It might be closed off here, but I don't think that it is. I don't think you're done with it, and I think along the way things might pop up when it comes to this connection. But let me see what the universe has as a final advice The Four of Swords, the Judgment card, the Six of Swords. Yeah, kind of giving me a sense of, yeah, I don't think it's done either. It's still kind of in the back of my mind. I'm still working on it. I'm still healing from it, whatever happened there. So, okay. It could actually almost help you out with your individual journey. The healing you're getting from whatever happened within this connection, it could help you out with moving forward here for yourself. So there could be that aspect to it, because otherwise they just play off parallel. But I don't think so. I think they're interconnected, this connection with your individual journey. Let's do the Sacred Forest Oracle. You get Frog Spirit, Renewal, number 20. A large golden brown frog sits heavy on a lily pad in a still pond as a warm, sleepy dusk dissolves into night. Its deep, sonorous song reverberates through the rising chirps of crickets. The chorus of the frogs is, I don't know this word, raucous, raucous and joyous, seeming to echo loudly in your soul. A gaggle of tadpoles lurks at the edge of the pond, hidden and safe, waiting with expectant patience until their metamorphosis occurs. The frog's three stages of development, egg, tadpole, fully formed amphibian, symbolize renewal, resurrection, and transformation. This card speaks of a profound restoration of your life that is occurring. It's never too late to begin again. If your past was less than successful, remember this. What has occurred does not need to mandate what will occur. You can start out fresh and new. However, if you do what you have always done, you will get what you've always gotten. In order to reboot your life, you need to do things in a different way. Abounding good luck is activated and awaiting you. Reflect on the varying symbolism of the frog in different cultural traditions and see if any meanings resonate for you at this time. In ancient Egypt, the frog symbolized birth and rebirth. In certain Native American traditions, frog medicine is healing by virtue of its transformative life. Ancient Celts believed frogs represented healing because of its connection with water and the way that it transforms from tadpole to adult. In China, the frog is a powerful symbol of prosperity, healthy childbirth, and good luck. The spirit of the frog says, be willing to release any preconceived notions of how life should unfold. This is a time to be adaptable. Be willing to change. Abundance and good fortune will follow. I think you are, based off of your energies. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.